Hi Doodlers, how are you? So, today I figured we'd play a game. One of my favorite games, the monster game. And we're gonna read a monster book. This book is called Leonardo the Terrible Monster by one of my favorite author-illustrators, Mo Willems. If you haven't checked out Mo Willems' Lunchtime Doodles, you definitely need to do that. I watch those almost every day. They are so fun and such a good little thing to do. So, inspired by Mo Willems' Lunchtime Doodles, we're gonna do a monster doodle. All right, are you ready? Leonardo the Terrible Monster. Leonardo was a terrible monster. He couldn't scare anyone. Look, they just think he's so cute. He didn't have 1,642 teeth like Tony. This says, note, not all teeth shown. I don't know, if you count them, there's probably a lot there. He wasn't big like Eleanor. Where's Eleanor's body? She's huge! And he wasn't just plain weird like Hector. I like Hector a lot. Leonardo tried very hard to be scary, but he just wasn't. One day, Leonardo had an idea. He would find the most scaredy cat kid in the whole world and scare the tuna salad out of him. Leonardo researched until he found the perfect candidate. Look at all these kids he's finding. Think he's gonna find the scariest one? Sam. Sam looks so sad. Leonardo snuck up on the poor, unsuspecting boy and gave the monster gave it all he had. Bloggle woggle roar! Grrr! Until the little boy cried. Yes! Cheered Leonardo. I did it! I finally scared the tuna salad out of someone. No, you didn't! Snapped Sam. Oh yeah? Replied Leonardo. Then why are you crying? My mean brother stole my action figure right out of my hands while I was still playing with it, and then he broke it on purpose, and it was my favorite toy, and I tried to fix it, but I couldn't, and I got so mad I kicked the table, and I stubbed my toe on the same foot that I hurt last month when I accidentally slipped on the bathtub after I got soap in my eyes trying to wash out the bird poo that my brother's cockatoo pooped on my head, and I don't have any friends, and my tummy hurts. That's why. Then Leonardo made a very big decision. It's okay. Instead of being a terrible monster, he would become a wonderful friend. But that didn't mean he couldn't try to scare his friend every now and then. Boom! The end. I love that book so much. All right, so in order to play the monster game, paper and coloring utensils. I have markers, paper, pencils, oil pastel, my big black marker. I'm gonna start with that and then I'm gonna add color. So why don't you go ahead and get those supplies and then meet me back here. I'm going to start with the big black marker. I'm going to add all the stuff, and then I'm going to color it in later. So, in order to play the monster game, we need to start with a shape. I'm going to start with Leonardo's shape because I think he has a cool shape. So I'm going to start, and he is going to have a big head. Kind of like that. All right. Now, next, this is how the game works typically when we're at Dots and Doodles. I ask people for all kinds of weird monster things to add on. And then we add eyes and teeth and horns and legs and arms and all kinds of stuff like that. I don't have lots of friends to help me, so I'm going to go on my own, and you can follow along with me. But then after this, I'll tell you how to play the game on your own, so you can keep playing the monster game over and over again. All right, so the first thing our monster needs, I think, is legs. I am going to add 2 big legs like Eleanor. So, they are hairy, hairy, hairy monster legs. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add hairy monster legs with claws. You can add 2 legs, or you can add 3 legs, or you can add 4 legs, or you can add more than 4 legs. All right, now I think our monster needs some arms. I'm gonna add 2 little skinny stick arms. Almost like our friend Mike Wazowski. Do you know Mike Wazowski? He's from Monsters, Inc. And he's gonna have 3 fingers. I don't know if this is a lady monster or a guy monster yet. And each of those fingers is going to have 3 claws. Okay. Now, there we go. Sorry, everyone. I am going to add eyes. Now, our friend Leonardo had 2 eyes. I think Hector had a lot of eyes. Tony had a lot of teeth. I think our monster really needs 1 giant eye. He's looking up. Hoo-hoo. 1 huge eye. All right. Now, teeth. I love the idea of rows of teeth, like our friend Tony. So I'm gonna draw little mouths like that, and I'm gonna add so many teeth. And teeth are just like little V's. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter. You know what? I'm gonna add 1 more row. Haha! Awesome! So many teeth. Alright, now, I think our monster needs horns. Monsters definitely have horns, right? So I'm going to add a bunch of horns. The first horns are going to be short horns, like rhino horns. But I feel like our monster could have some curly cute horns. Kind of like, do you guys know what ram horns are? So I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to go down around this side. kind of the shadow on the underside of the horn. Should our monster have 2 of those horns? Maybe, right? They're kind of like pigtails. All right, 2 curly Q horns. Now, I feel like our monster needs a little bit of something on its eye. I think our monster needs some eyelashes. So I'm gonna draw an eyelid. And then over here, just a few eyelashes, maybe some over here too. You don't have that eyelashes, but you can. I just feel like our monster needed something. Okay, now I definitely need something in the middle of its forehead. What do you think I could add in the middle of its forehead? I'm thinking some hair. You guys know how minions have like little hair? I'm gonna add some hair. It's kind of like an eyebrow almost. All right. Now, I'm going to add tiny wings. Right here, and right here, and right here, and right here. Because our monster, I feel like our monster needs kind of little butterfly wings. Excellent. All right, now I add horns, hair, eyes, teeth, wings, hands, legs, claws. I don't really have room for a nose, but I could do 2 little like snouts so our monster could breathe, right? And then I think our monster needs some patterns on its legs. So I'm going to do stripes. On my monster's legs. You could do 2 different patterns. And I want them to be black stripes. And go ahead and color them in. And after this, I think our monster needs some color. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my colored pencils. You can use oil pastels, you can use markers, you can use crayons. If you have watercolors, you can use watercolors as long as you're on watercolor paper. If you have paint, you can use paint. We don't have paint right now for this kind of stuff yet.